Sinjuri, lejla tajba u merħba dan il-bulletin tal-aħbarijiet fuq Television Malta illum it-tnejn 8 ta' Marzu. Dawn huma l-punti ewlenin. Jaqbżu l-mittel fil-lejla dozi ta' tilqim li nataw f'Malta, illum rekord ta' persuni li fiqu. Il-Ministru għas-Saħħa jgħid li 40% tal-każi qed ikunu mill-varjant tar-Renju Unit. Il-qorti twaqqaf rapporti fil-medja dwar il-każ ta' żewġ saċerdoti Awċin mixlija b'abbużi sesswali. Tinbidel il-maġistrat u jidħlu avukati ġodda. Effett tal-pandemija, in-negozji qed idumu aktar biex iħallsu. Jieħdu medja ta' 80 ġurnata biex ipaċu ħlasijiet. Analiżi tal-effetti. Lura Ruma il-Pellegrin tal-Paċi. Iż-żjara tal-Papa fl-Iraq mimlija simbolizmu. Min qalb it-tifrik li ħalla l-Istat Iżlamiku f'Mosul sa laqa ma' missier Alan Kurdi. Il-ħila tal-periti u d-diżinjaturi premjati mill-awtorità tal-ippjanar fl-aħbarijiet ukoll. Ħasdu bi kliemuhom il-Prinċep Harry u Martu Meghan. Nationalist Party leader Adrian Dalia has appealed for everyone to work together in order to safeguard Malta's best interests, warning that tomorrow will be too late. Dr. Dalia referred to the latest case which has come to light on the Montenegro project, adding that this has continued to tarnish Malta's reputation and link it with international crime. The Nationalist Party leader further stated that now is the time to clean Malta's name of corruption and from what he referred to as the criminals who have taken over the Labour Party and the country's institutions. A group of fathers took part in an activity held at St Anton's Palace on the occasion of Father's Day. This was the second time President George Vella met his children since COVID-19 measures were eased. He encouraged fathers to be present in their children's lives, stating that a father is the person who is there when children need support. The President paid tribute to fathers who passed away, who he said served as pillars of support in the life of a family. Health authorities confirmed that a single sporadic case of COVID-19 was detected overnight. This was found from a total of 768 cases. There were no recoveries, leaving the number of active cases at 40. 3 people have died and at least 3 others have been injured after stabbings in a park in Reading. Police have said they are treating the attack as a terrorist incident. Security sources said the man held on suspicion of killing 3 people at a park in Reading was known through MI5. Kairi Sadallah, 25-year-old of Libyan origins but lived in the town, was arrested at the scene on Saturday, and police have stated that they are not looking for anyone else over the terror incident. One victim has been named as teacher James Furlong. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said he was appalled and sickened by the attack of Forbury Gardens on Saturday evening.
5 new coronavirus cases were recorded on Friday. 1,121 swab tests were carried out in the last 24 hours, bringing the total number of swabs to almost 80,000 since the pandemic started in Malta. No new recoveries were registered, meaning the total number of active cases stands at 36. The total number of cases are 645. The Health Ministry said that 19 patients are receiving care in hospitals around the country. 1 person is receiving treatment at Mater Dei's ITU ward. Meanwhile, a home for the elderly in Cospicua has been placed on lockdown after one of its residents tested positive for COVID-19. The resident, a 98-year-old woman, was one of the 5 new cases of COVID-19 overnight. Family Minister Michael Falzon said some 3,900 families will receive a €250 top-up to their usual in-work benefit. The in-work benefit was introduced in 2013 to encourage people to join the workforce. Additionally, working couples and parents will enjoy an increase in this benefit as from November. The upcoming payment in July covers the previous 3 months, while the November handout covers from July to September. A 30-year-old woman from Gżira is still in a critical condition at Martyrdale following a collision between a motorbike she was driving and a car on the coast road late on Thursday night. The 30-year-old was driving a motorbike while the car, a Toyota, was being driven by a 38-year-old Libyan man from Pieta. They were both driving towards St. Julian's. A magisterial inquiry is underway. Arrests in a police racket dealing with abusive overtime and extra duty have now risen to 40. 25 of the accused have been given police bail, while 5 other police officers have offered a resignation, including Police Sergeant Norman Schwirab, whose sources close to the investigation said that he's allegedly the mastermind behind the irregular scheme. No officer has yet been arraigned and charged in court. The investigation carried out by the Economic Crimes Unit used the sophisticated methods to trace the location of police officers, matching this with their extra duty detail. The investigation has taken hours of work to piece together a comprehensive picture of alleged abuse. In some instances, officers were receiving payments for extra duty on private jobs by skiving from work. Prime Minister Robert Abela said police are currently making difficult decisions as they investigate alleged abuse perpetrated by the traffic squad. Prime Minister Abela was speaking during a meeting with members of the UHM Voice of the Workers at Castile. Dr. Abela said that the police force was investigating its own members, in a clear sign that the institutions were working and that difficult decisions would continue to be taken. The Office of the President said in a statement that President George Vella will be admitted to Martyrdale Hospital on Friday for a minor surgical procedure. He will be unable to fulfill his duties on Friday and Saturday. The President's office said former Minister Dolores Cristina will be assuming the office of Acting President on the 2 days. The European Commission said it expects Malta's economic growth to continue to moderate, even though it will still be the best performer in the bloc this year. In its winter forecast, the Commission said that following a strong increase of 7% in 2018, real GDP growth is estimated to have eased to 4.5% in 2019, mostly due to a moderation in private consumption and a weaker external environment. Domestic demand remained the main growth driver in 2019, with private consumption supported by a strong labour market. Public consumption and investment remained solid. The Commission said the pace of investment growth is set to remain strong as existing projects are expected to mature. Public expenditure growth is projected to ease. Chris Cardona's number was the only one saved on a mobile phone found by police in a raid during which 3 men were arrested over Daphne Caruana Galizia's murder. The raid on the potato shed in Marsa happened in December 2017 when brothers George and Alfred De Giorgio together with Vince Muscat were arrested. They were subsequently charged with planting and detonating the bomb that killed Daphne Caruana Galizia. According to the testimony of middleman Melvin Thoma in court, murder suspect Jorgen Fenech had told him that one of the phones elevated by the police had former Economy Minister Chris Cardona's number saved on it. Thoma was testifying during the compilation of evidence against Fenech, who was accused of masterminding the murder.
U dik l-aħbar ġejna fit-tmiem dan il-bulletin tal-aħbarijiet fuq Television Malta. Minn hawn ftit ieħor aħbarijiet sportivi mal-kollega Rodni Vassallo. Grazzi tal-li segwejtuna u l-kumplament tal-lejla tajba.